What do you think about two Big Ten teams making the Final Four here, David?
I got no problem with it. I think we're charged with getting the best 4 teams. I don't care which conference it is. If you're telling me you're going to get the best 4 teams, get the best 4 teams. And I don't care if Penn State, if Ohio State beats Michigan and they're not a conference champion and Penn State goes to the conference championship game and wins, I'm still okay with Ohio State being over Penn State. And I say that because, yes, Penn State beat them, but Ohio State only has 1 loss on the year. Ohio State went to Norman and spanked down Oklahoma. So, I definitely don't have a problem whatsoever having 2 Big Ten teams in the college football playoff.
Well, David, what are you hearing about the conversations that are being had behind closed doors for this committee? Because if you are looking at wins, losses straight up, that's one thing. If you're looking for teams that are playing well and would give the best games on a New Year's Eve that was ratings challenged last year, you'd have to look at USC right now. And this kid, Sam Darnold, and the way they are playing, over the last 6 weeks, you could make a case they've been playing better than the Alabama team that smoked them in week 1 of this season.
Dude, they're playing awesome. And another thing, too, is, again, I don't care because I'm going to tell you what I feel. If USC played Penn State, I think USC would easily win the game. If USC played Wisconsin, I think USC would win the game. So the committee is charged to overlook things. And if USC doesn't play Alabama out of conference, who knows what goes down. But, yeah, listen, if Darnold played against Stanford, does anybody doubt that they would have beat Stanford? I don't. I think they would have beat Stanford. They should have beat Utah. But the resume obviously isn't going to be the best. But when you look at that team and you watch them play, and the same could have been said for LSU the last couple of weeks too, but they lost to Florida, obviously, so that dings that discussion. But USC, to me, definitely playing like one of the best teams in the country.
Yeah, but I guess there's that three losses. I mean, that's the bottom line is they didn't play Darnold early, and if they did, maybe they wouldn't have those 3 losses. But September counts just as much as November.
I agree. We have to take that into account. And 3 losses is too much this season to overcome. But if it was a 2-loss USC and one of them was to Alabama, I wonder what the conversation would be. It would be so interesting to find. I wish they would have beat Utah and wish we could have had this debate because I think it would have been fascinating. And USC definitely just they got dudes all over the field. Y'all watch them out there. I mean, it's crazy to watch Ronald Jones carry the rock and throwing it to Juju Smith. And the defense, too, has played so much better and grown up with all those young guys throughout the season.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.